A few months ago, my good friend Gary, you may have heard of him, he's got a channel called Greeno Eats. He came to Chinatown and he went to what he described as the cheapest Chinese buffet in the whole of the UK. And it's behind me here, Mr. Wu Chinese restaurant. Or you can eat inside, or you can buy little cartons, you know, the little Chinese takeaway cartons, fill it up for £5. What a great bargain that is in London. He didn't like it. I said in his comments, rather you than me, mate. And the comment section being what it is, all you guys out there piled in and said, Greeno, no, you should go and review it. Now, I don't know whether that's because you think I'm going to enjoy it, or whether it's because you all watch You've Been Framed and it'll be all right on the night, and you delight in watching the misfortune of other people. In fact, I think I do know which of the two it is. And it's not the first one, is it? Anyway, I'm going to go in and give it a try. I've done a few Chinese buffets on the channel. One sort of high-end, a lot not very high-end at all. We'll see how this compares, shall we? I'm going to go in and pay cash only here, apparently. I'm going to get 2 boxes and a mixture of stuff, and we'll see how we go. So we've come outside.
One of them is...
I've got my boxes. I haven't stacked them right to the brim. You could have fitted a bit more in there, probably. They do have a guy kind of wandering around making sure you're not putting too much in. Strict instructions. You've got to be able to close the lid properly, otherwise you're in trouble. What have I gone for? First off, over here, some egg fried rice, sweet and sour pork, and pork with onions. Sounds all right. And in here, we have some noodles, like a chow mein kind of thing, a chicken curry, beef with black bean sauce, and a couple of little spring rolls. Where to start? Where to start? Noodles, come on. I like noodles. These are just a vegetable noodle. Plenty of soy sauce on there, as you can see. Not the warmest. Not the most flavoursome. I think I've got a mate here who wants to come and join in. Don't know, he might be in it. Yeah, the noodles, I mean, they're a bit bland. There's a little bit of a chilli flavour behind it, but there's not much to it, let's be honest. Let's move on to the spring roll. Nice and crispy. I discovered that as I picked them up to put them in the thing. Not a whole lot of filling. Hello, I'm a spring roll. Okay, cameraman's told me off. Stop laughing, he said. Serious review. So come on. Stop mucking about, Greeno. Enjoy the food. Chicken curry, one of my favourites from a Chinese that. I love the Chinese curry sauce. I mean, you can't see a lot of it on this chicken. I mean, there is a curry flavour to the outside of it. Quite harsh curry spices. And the chicken... Yeah, I mean, it kind of looks like the chicken you get out of a freezer bag, doesn't it? And it's not the best. But not the worst either. In addition to that, I actually got some little chicken chunks that are in batter. Now these don't look crispy at all. And they're not. Not one bit. Very soggy batter on it. You know when you get like sweet and sour chicken Cantonese style? And it's been battered, but it sits in that sauce for a long time and goes soggy? Well, these weren't in a sauce, but they've still got that consistency. The beef. Beef in black bean sauce, green peppers, onions. Oh, dropped it. Don't know. Is it beef or have they chopped up someone's shoe? Very chewy. You definitely don't need to work out the jaw anymore. Just eat that beef. It's chewy. It's got a real harsh whack of chili in it. Let's try some with some green pepper. And green pepper's got a nice crunch to it. No problem with that. Yeah, I gotta say, overall though,
Okay.
it's not the best Chinese I've ever had. Let's pop a lid back on that one for a minute. Got to keep it warm, otherwise the cameraman will only get cold food, won't he? Having some, cameraman? He says no. Okay, fair enough. On to the pork dishes now. So we got the egg fried rice, the sweet and sour pork here, and the pork with onion. And I mean, look at that. That's a good old chunk of pork, isn't it? Not me. This. Good old chunk of pork. Blooming cheek. But it is, you know. They're coming. They're coming.
What we doing?
Well, he's puffing himself up to look big. I can do that too, mate. Look. See? That's how it's done. Have a look at this pork. If that had a serrated edge, you could use it as sandpaper. Is that dry? Yeah. Maybe it's just because it's a really thick piece. Let's have a little dig around. Again, oi. Blooming cheek. Let's try a thinner one. Yeah, still dry. The flavour of the pork's okay. It's obviously been marinated and then put into whatever sauce goes with that onion stuff. The rice has no discernible flavour whatsoever. An egg fried rice should have a little bit, shouldn't it? Should have some soy and the egg in it for a start. I can't see any egg in there. I think it's eggless egg fried rice. Okay, are you going to save the day? Sweet and sour pork. Okay. Blimey, it's crispy, but not the batter. The batter is soggy, the pork inside is crispy. Has Heston been doing something in this place? Because that's culinary madness, isn't it? How can you make something crispy on the inside and soggy on the outside?
Hello, can we sit here?
By all means.
Thank you.
All right. Like I say, Heston, get yourself down to Mr. Wu. There's a new concept for the fat duck here. A reverse nugget. Crispy on the inside, soft on the outside.
Questo era il mio?
Why am I still eating it?
Sì, tu le
Perché c'erano i tagliati?
Tu sei tutto.
Yeah. I don't really want to eat any more of it, to be honest. It's not filling me with joy. You know, we're here in Chinatown, where some of the best Chinese food in the city is going to be found. I mean, not as good as Kai, for example, where I ate the other day. I mean, you're struggling to think of these as two ends of the same cuisine, really. Although this is only a tenner, not £180. So, you know, you pays your money, you take your choice, I guess. Yeah. Let me have a little think about how I'm going to sum this up. I'll come back to you in a second. So, folks, how am I going to sum that up? All these different kind of health scares, people saying that they got food poisoning, that it was the worst thing ever. And I checked it out on Google before coming here. And I was looking at the reviews. I think it scores overall a 3.2. But it's a really interesting contrast of reviews on there. There's a lot of 5-star reviews. There's a lot of 1-star reviews. And not a lot in between, to be honest with you. People either absolutely love it or absolutely hate it. And I suppose it depends where you're coming from, doesn't it? I mean, if you're talking about quality of food, is it brilliant? No, of course not. If you're talking about inexpensive food, for London, does it do a job? Well, I guess it does, doesn't it? Was it £5 a box for that? So if you're here, say you're here with your missus and your 2 kids, where else can you eat in London for 20 quid for the 4 of you? I mean, there's not many options, are there? And even going to Greggs is probably going to cost you more than that, isn't it? So does it serve a purpose? Well, as long as you don't all get sick afterwards, I suppose it does. It's going to ruin your holiday, isn't it, otherwise? So it's a tricky one to know where to pitch, really. Do you focus on the quality or do you focus on the value? And I suppose, I mean, realistically, we're here to review food, aren't we? So I've got to go a bit more with the quality, I suppose. Think about the dishes that were there. I mean, the noodles were pretty bland. The rice, I mean, how anyone can tell the difference between that egg fried rice and plain rice is beyond me. Then the dishes that you have with it. The 2 pork ones, the sweet and sour pork, the pork with onion. The pork with onion, really dry, pretty bland. The sweet and sour pork, absolute madness. Soft batter, crunchy pork. I don't know how that works. It defies the laws of physics. It really does. Thinking about the beef in the black bean sauce. I mean, the black bean sauce, again, very runny, and it was more chilly than black bean, to be honest with you, the flavour of it, and it was chewy. The chicken curry, harsh curry spices, not cooked out, and no sauce to speak of. And those chicken cubes, again, absolute disaster. Oh, here we go. I've just been past one of those reviews by Mr. Cameraman. 1 star, this is 2 weeks ago, from Miguel. Perfect if you have digestive issues. It's a guaranteed way to get gastroenteritis. The staff is very unfriendly. I wouldn't say unfriendly, but abrupt. Definitely abrupt. The food is dry. Well, I mean, I can't argue with that one. Everything is a disgrace. I mean, I wouldn't necessarily go in that hard. I'm not going to say it's a 1-star review, but it ain't a 5-star review either, is it? What would I think about giving it out of 5? That is not an ambulance coming, by the way, to take me away. For those of you who don't know, and I haven't been on food hygiene courses, I know you lot don't think I know anything about food, but I have worked in kitchens, I've been on food hygiene courses. Food poisoning generally takes between 24 and 78 hours to present, okay? So don't all of you people that go somewhere, feel a bit rubbish half an hour later saying they've given me food poisoning. It's not that. It's not that. Yeah, I don't think it's going to give me food poisoning. We'll find out. Maybe I'll update you in 72 hours and I'll be sick as a dog. What am I going to score this one out of 10? 3? 3.5 maybe? The food quality is not there, but you've got to take the price into account a bit. 3.5 out of 10, I think it's fair. Does it get Greeno's green light? Nah, nah, not really. Again, there's a place for it. If you're here, you want something really, really cheap just to fill you up a little bit. But I wouldn't recommend it. There's better options out there. There's a place round the corner from it. I've never reviewed it, but I've been there a couple of times, called Good Friend. They do Taiwanese fried chicken. It's banging. Maybe I'll review it one day. It's really good. Go there instead. Much better. Right. I think that's going to be it from me for today, isn't it? What do you think, Mr. Cameraman? Have you had enough? He's had enough. He's getting cold. He wants to go home. He could have had a Chinese meal, but he's turned one down. Don't know what he's going to go home and eat, but didn't fancy a Chinese. There we are. Right, if you enjoyed this video, click a thumbs up, look around the vault, subscribe to the channel, ding your bell for notifications, all that jazz. Where am I off to next? Well, it's getting dark now, so I'm going to go back to my accommodation and hopefully spend the rest of the evening there, relaxed, with no gastrointestinal problems. See you next time, folks. Bye for now.